Joe Burrow and everything that he's done, and his story is not all that dissimilar from Stetson Bennett, to tell you the truth. I mean, he just had a little bit more physical ability and a decent amount more. I would say he's got the height, he has the physical build. And he was a low 4-star guy that was recruited to Ohio State out of Athens High School, but really made himself a player throughout college at both Ohio State and then ultimately LSU, winning a national championship. And what he has done thus far in his young NFL career. And my man Dan Orlovsky pointed this out, on Twitter, and it was interesting. And I was looking back on this and trying to figure out, okay, if you look at it, Joe Burrow's kind of had 6 like big time games over the course of his career, gotta win situations. We call them gotta have it situations, in game, gotta win games, must win games, if you will. In college, you look at it, 2019 Bama, he goes and wins that game, slays the Saban beast, and is able, to bring home the victory there. Then plays Georgia in the SEC championship. They win that game. Another must-win situation. Joe Burrow pulls it out. Then the semifinals, it's win or go home now at this point for LSU. They play Oklahoma, smoke them, look fantastic, and then ultimately beat Clemson in the national championship and do so pretty handily. Win that game in a big way. So all the stuff he's done, his 4 games, college, his senior year, must wins on the road to the national championship. Boom, 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 boom. Did them all. Was very, very impressive in being able to execute in those games. Then this season, 2021, 2 big wins that he needed. Week 16 against the Ravens, week 16 against the Kansas City Chiefs. Pat Mahomes, they need to find a way to win to make sure that they could not only, secure their division crown, but then also jockey for some playoff positioning as well. And, those things are important. And so Joe Burrow was able to win both of those games. And so that puts him at 6-0 in these big critical games, end of season runs that you get to the momentum and you get moving along. It's really huge for the psyche of a football team. And in those games, he threw 2,669 yards. That's 444 yards a game, roughly. I mean, that is absolutely remarkable. 27 touchdowns, and more importantly, 0 interceptions. Joe Burrow is the epitome of a big game quarterback. And you're going to get a chance to see him in the playoffs, see him against the Vegas Raiders, and get a chance to look at him and see what you saw in college. And there is a reason why people are alluding to him as if he's Tom Brady and has some of those same characteristics, same traits. Because to this point in his career, he's been really good when his team needed him the most. And so we'll see if that continues. I have a tendency to believe that it will, and we'll get in. I'll pick all the games here before too long. But Joe Burrow, huge in big games. Everybody kind of knew it, but you look at the numbers, and the numbers bear out what your eyes have told you, which to me is what statistics and analytics and all of these things, that's what it's ideally supposed to do and what it's ideally supposed to represent.